Hello everybody and welcome to Gav's Kitchen. For a while now I've been wanting to do my own cookery style show, so I'm going to start off with this really easy recipe that you can try at home. Now of course being in lockdown there's a tendency for one to sit around and eat junk food and things like that, so I thought I'd share this semi-healthy recipe for you, and this is my idea for a Crustless Mini Quiche. Now I sort of got the idea from the one and only Mr. Martin Rowe, who told me about his quiches that he was having when he was on Slimming World, which sounded very nice. So I'm going to share with you my little take on these. Now inside this jug here I have 4 beaten eggs, and also I've put some milk in there. If you're looking at a vegan option, then there isn't one at all, so you'll have to settle for bugger all. I've also added here some hot sauce, that's one for Gareth Colwell, and also some herbs and a few spices. There's some onion salt in there, some garlic salt, and some parsley and a few other bits and bobs. You can basically put in whatever you want to. So I've liberally buttered, as you can see, this little muffin dish here that I'm going to put into the oven. And when you finish buttering that, you can butter my arse. And here we've got some ingredients here. We've got what we call these tawny tomatoes. I got these in Lidl actually. They're very nice. And these are red, sort of greeny yellow and orange, and I'm going to slice those in twain shortly and show you what I want to do with those. I've got some low-fat cheddar here and a few pieces of onion as well, and there's also some honey-cured chicken. Very nice. Now don't worry if you haven't been following the ingredients and recipe so far, I will write it down in this Facebook post. So basically what I've done, I've taken 1/2 of each of the tomatoes, so red, yellowy, green and orange, and I've popped it in there along with some of the onion, a couple of pieces of cheese, and a little bit of the chicken as well, which is very nice. And I'm just going to pour on top some of this mixture that I've had. Now as I said before, these are the eggs and the spices, and I also did just put a little bit of milk in there as well, which you might want to do. So just pour that over the top there like that. There you go, excellent. And repeat across the dish. And then you're going to want to put that in the oven for a decent amount of time. I would say about 20 to 30 minutes, but on a low heat, and keep an eye on it as well. This might bubble up and overflow a little bit, but don't worry if it does. You can always slice the excess off. So here's my little muffin dish here. It's all filled up. And if anything should be poking out the top, like onion or a little bit of tomato or the chicken at all, just poke it in, make sure that that's being covered by the egg, like so, and then whack it into the oven. I'm going to put it on about 150. I'm going to do it for about 20 to 30 minutes, keeping an eye on it. Okay, so these have been in for about 20 to 30 minutes now. So we're going to attempt to get these out without burning myself. Look at that. So middle one's risen a little bit, but of course just leave them to cool down for a bit, and they will go down. Let's just pop that in the center just to make sure. Yep, and they are done in the middle as well, and you can see on the top you've got this really lovely golden color, and because of the butter they should be very easy to pop out once they have cooled. And as you can see here, actually they're beginning to go down quite a bit, so they'll be very easy to get out of there, because as you can see you've got a little margin around them here, and they'll move around inside the various cups. Excellent. And here we have the finished article, the lovely mini crustless quiche, and you can enjoy these hot or cold. Wait till they've cooled down a bit, pop them in the fridge, and they'll become really dense and delicious. You can reheat them, or you can eat them straight out of the oven if you want to. Wait for them to cool down a bit. And serve them up with a bit of pickle, bit of chutney or something like that, bit of bread and butter. And I've actually shredded these and put them on top of a salad before. So I hope you enjoy the recipe, and stay tuned for some more.